Should they add EVs everywhere?
They shalln't. They shan't. Is it shallant or shan't?
It's neither.
What about here, Erica?
You're ruining the show, you idiot.
What do you mean? It's me, Dusty.
You're not.
Yeah, you're right. This is ridiculous.
Anything Will Ferrell's in, I'm just going to laugh, plain and simple. Of course, the game is fun. People watch football, but the Super Bowl has long been known for entertaining the masses with the advertisements. Some trends like using celebrities, using humor, et cetera, QR codes, well, they're here to stay. And the advertisers have a few tricks up their sleeves, too, this year. Steve Knapp from Call McVoy is here with the scoop. How you doing, good sir?
Great, thanks, Chris.
This is the water cooler thing that everyone's going to talk about on Monday, right?
It is. In fact, about 100 million people will probably be talking about it because that's
no
about
pressure.
How many people see it. So no pressure on the agencies and the brands.
All right, so we're going to go over a bunch of the new ads that are going to be coming, that people are going to see tomorrow, and we're going to start with celebrities.
Yeah, I mean,
let's take a quick peek and then we'll talk.
Perfect.
Okay, sorry.
I think you're going to like your new nose, Miss Hastings.
And cut. I'm Steve Martin. As an actor, it's my job to make people believe that what they're seeing is real. Hey. Hey! That the frustration is real.
All right, so power celebrity, Steve Martin there. What do you think?
Yeah, I think this is one of my favorites that I've seen so far that's been released. Celebrities are a given in the Super Bowl, and I think this year you're going to see more than ever. But it's what people want. They want to see their favorite actors. They want to see their favorite musicians and other artists, reality stars. So
there is
a proven
big
formula.
Yeah, I mean, there's huge power, huge gravity with your name. And some are probably saying, whoops, because of GTX, right? The cryptocurrency thing that happened last year, and it imploded, and the guy's indicted, and the whole deal. So,
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be seeing many crypto ads in this year.
Probably
not like last year.
Remember that? All right, so also another thing people use is humor. Let's see what they got this year on some humor.
It's just not right. Nah, I need to try something new.
Quit rap for a triangle?
You gotta do me, Missy.
No. It's ding, 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 ding. Not ding, 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 ding.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Gotta have more cowbell. What do you think? Humor's obviously, like, they usually kind of win.
Exactly. I mean, a key to success in the Super Bowl of breaking through is to make people laugh. And in this one, Jack Harlow, obviously a hot celebrity artist now. But then Elton John comes in and steals the show, and more cowbell, in this case, more triangle.
Okay. The other topic du jour that gets people sometimes is nostalgia, whether it's a Spielberg-like cut back to the 80s or something along those lines. Let's see what's on tap for the nostalgia category.
I used to be pretty clueless about shopping. Like, when I heard I could save by getting cash back with Rakuten, I was like, as if. Then I was like, why didn't I do this sooner?
You can get cash back on all.
What do you think?
It's great. I mean, Clueless, one of those iconic movies, and with nostalgia, people sometimes in this busy world of checking your phone and constantly on the go, they want to look back at a simpler time or remember a favorite movie or a song or celebrity. So again, it's another trend that you'll see this year, and is successful for ads to break through.
Okay, so celebrity, nostalgia, comedy. Which of those three things is better for marketing? Which pulls harder?
That's interesting. There is research and data that shows nostalgia and celebrity coupled with looking into the future, which is why technology, and whether that's a QR code or in this case last year, crypto, helps bring things to the mainstream. Research has really analyzed every Super Bowl ad since 2016 and compared those against 400,000 others.
Oh, wow.
And celebrity, nostalgia, and looking to the future are the keys to the success. But how agencies and clients put them together, that's where the magic comes in.
They're not just trying to entertain you, they are trying to connect an emotion or a feeling with a brand in your brain. So when you're walking the store or you're online, you feel a certain way about the brand.
100%.
Okay, let's not be fooled, right?
Correct.
It's not just for your entertainment.
Correct.
All right, other thing we're talking about is partnerships. Here's an example.
General Motors is going electric, and Netflix is joining in by including more EVs in their movies and shows. Least they can do.
So if you're gonna get swarmed by an army of the dead, why not get swarmed in an EV?
Ow! I said no biting. Or if you're being
Will Ferrell again. Okay, so what's up with the partnerships and the cross-marketing?
Yeah, well, if you think of in, especially in fashion and culture now, like Nike partnering with Off-White or Louis Vuitton and Nike,
Yeah.
you know, partnerships are a big thing. It's how brands can borrow credibility from others. And in this ad, General Motors is promoting their partnership with Netflix
Oh, that's
on
what it
how
was.
the EVs are going into a lot of their like programs. So in this case, Will Ferrell was integrated into some of their popular shows like Stranger Things and
The
others.
Last
So-
of Us, things like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so what's guerrilla marketing? Well, actually, let's watch. We have a clip, Justine, or no? Okay, so what's guerrilla marketing? What does that mean?
Sure. It's where brands look at a non-traditional way outside of traditional ads to break through, and whether that's a marketing stunt,
Like Twitter?
well, like Twitter, or doing something, an event in the real world,
Like shock and
so to
surprise
say.
sort of thing, like
Exactly.
strategy to surprise?
Correct. And while those brands technically aren't buying an ad
Yeah.
in the Super Bowl, they're using all the hype and
Yeah.
PR buzz, just like we're talking about
Well-
today, to capitalize on that.
I'll tell you one of the most memorable instances of that is when the lights went out at the Super Bowl. It was in New Orleans, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lights went out in the middle of the game, right? And within 5 minutes, it was Reese's peanut butter cups had an ad online on Twitter that said, "You can enjoy these even when the lights go out," and it had 2 fang like holes through it. And I was like, brilliant.
They did that, and then Oreo was I think
Yeah.
the first one where
Was
it was
it?
called Dunk in the Dark.
Dunk in the dark, like
And they
boom.
instantly tweeted that, and there's I mean, that's not an accident. They had a lot of people behind that.
Yeah.
But they didn't know what it was going to happen.
But that's
so-
guerrilla marketing.
Guerrilla marketing.
Seizing on the opportunity without spending all the money.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, there's one more thing. It's a regional ads as opposed to national ads. Let's take a quick look.
It's money. Yeah. That's a sick bike.
Boys,
Miss Sanderson?
see you Monday.
No way.
So how does that work, by the way, when you get a regional ad versus a national one?
Sure. Well, you can buy media, or in this case, ad placements, on a city by city, or what we call a local market basis. So
Okay.
brands don't have to spend the $7 million for a 30-second ad, which is what the Super Bowl is going this year, record year
Yeah.
for price, and only go into the markets that they want their message to appear. That could be, in this case, for our client, Cenex, that they're not everywhere in the U.S., so they want to focus this message where people can go to a Cenex and get gas and food.
Right on. Great. Well, listen, thank you so much for the insight. I've always been fascinated by marketing. I think most people are too. I mean, obviously, from all the buzz that these commercials create.
Well, it's fun. I mean, just think of all the people talking about the Super Bowl, getting
Yeah.
together, and it's that one instance where people actually get together to watch the ads.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's your Super Bowl too.
100%.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. And the links to the ads that we talked about are on KARE11.com, along with a link to Call McVoy as well.